Okay, hi, my name is Kayla Cole, and this is my presentation for my health and communications class. Um, Growing up, talking about sex is almost a taboo topic, although once you become a young person, a majority of your peers are having sex. Being protected during sex should be a no brainer. For my health message, I tackled the importance of safe sex, specifically using condoms during sex. My target audience was young people ranging in age from 17 to 24. My goal for making these messages is to educate the youth of how condoms can benefit them. When trying to create my health messages, I had to come up with a way to intrigue and convince that young people should want to be safe during sex. And the easiest way to do that is using condoms. According to a study done in 2020 by the Biomed International Research Association, sexually transmitted diseases are one of the most common health issues in the United States, and young people make up half of the new cases of STDs in the United States. For example, here are the chlamydia rates in Delaware County alone. I got this chart from healthcommunityalliance.org. You can see that Delaware County has a very high percent rating of young people or people in general who do just have chlamydia. So in making my messages, I wanted to make sure that they would connect to the youth in our community specifically. My assets will be able to reveal why using condoms is cheap, effective, and a preventative option. This shows that it's not hard to get access to condoms. It's estimated that 13 million free condoms are distributed each year, and I got that from Cohen and Farley, and that was done in 2004 study. And according to a study done by the CDC in 2020, condoms are 98% effective. So using condoms is effective, like protecting against things like pregnancy. Condoms also prevent against STDs. So that takes me to my flyer. This is my rough draft of my first flyer. As you can see, it was kind of not really giving you a lot of information, which was something that my peer reviewer told me I should suggest doing. So when I revised it, I wanted to make sure that I was giving some knowledge about condoms and why you should be using them as a young person. Because I thought if this is going to be at like the open door clinic and like you just saw this tacked up on a wall, you might want to read some facts about it or maybe take the flyer with you, you know what I mean? Just so that you could be further educated about condoms. So this is my new one I made. I put 3 reasons to use a condom. I put on there that it's effective, cheap, and protective, like I was just saying. My next asset is my social media graphic. This was my rough draft. I thought specifically if like someone was on Instagram or Facebook or something, what would maybe catch their eye. So I thought maybe putting a open condom on there. I said, why condoms? But I thought it would maybe be more beneficial and get someone to stay and look at it a little bit longer and think about it if I put some facts on there, which is what my peer reviewer told me I should do anyways. So then I put 1 in 4 people will contract the STD in their lifetime due to using no protection, and 80% of those people with STD show no symptoms. I thought that would maybe grab young people's attention because a lot of cases, young people might be infected with an STD and not know it because they can be asymptomatic. So that kind of just encourages young people to really think about using condoms and protection in general when having sex because it's common to get an STD and not even know you have it. My next asset was my script. So I just kind of did like a short conversation, a realistic conversation of maybe like a boy and a girl who are maybe going to practice sex, and the girl is telling the guy that he should use a condom, and he's like talking about why he never does and or he never has really, and then she's like, well, we're not in a committed relationship, and if you respect me, you will want to use a condom. during sex. And then she talks about how he's like, he talks about how he doesn't have any condoms, and she's like, well, I have some. And she tells him that they're affordable and that she can give him some, or he can go buy some himself. That's really something he might want to do. So overall, condoms are inexpensive, effective, and protective when trying to educate young people. It's important to educate young people specifically about the risks and give them specific knowledge of why condoms specifically are going to be good for them. Providing education will help the youth make good decisions and practice safe sex, because safe sex is very important. Thank you.